Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to do a different type of video. This is going to be a cooking video, and it's for how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Nothing fancy, just a regular, cheap, standard grilled cheese sandwich. But I also show you how to do my special grilled cheese sandwich, which tastes friggin' amazing. It's not that hard to do. Anyways, this is a cooking video, so if you like this kind of a thing, let me know. Leave a comment. Hit the thumbs up if you feel like it, and hit the subscribe if you also feel like it. And if you also feel like it, share the video. Anyways, here you go.
Alright, so first thing you gotta do is get everything ready. So get your bread, and 2 slices of bread per sandwich. Next you gotta get your cheese all ready. So you're gonna need more than 1 per cheese sandwich. You get a whole bunch here. Make sure they're these little square plastic cheeses, the ones in the wrapper, not real cheese. Real cheese won't work. You need these types. And here I'm showing you a little trick of how to open these to get them all set up. Special way. You want to leave them just like this. Open them so that there's that extra plastic sticking in it, because we're actually going to use that. And the back. See? Watch this right here. Look at this. See? No sticking. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's the little trick. So you got to do that. You stack them all up, and they're easy. They don't stick. There we go. We got our margarine here. You can use butter if you want as well. You don't have to use margarine, but I like to use margarine. Like I'm showing you here. It's nice and soft and easy to handle. You got to put it on the bread, just like that. Put it on your knife and just spread it on there. Make sure it goes on real nice. You don't have to be too thick on there. You don't want it to be too thin, but you don't have to fill every single little hole on the bread, but you want to get enough on there that it's got a nice coating all the way around. And try and get all the way to the edges too. You don't want it to be like a little blank space near the edge. And what we're doing here is we're putting this stuff on one side only. We don't want to have it on both sides. I mean, I guess you could put it on both sides, but I've never done that, so I would say don't. And look at this. I'm showing you. These are the butter sides. Put those butter sides together like this. And that's because you won't get butter all over everything if you do it that way. And right here I'm showing you the opposite. The dry sides need to touch now. And that's how you stack one-sided buttered breads. So you need a nice pan. You can use a flat top thing. You can use a griddle. Is that what it's called? A griddle or girdle? You turn your oven thing. No, your stove. You turn your stove on. I'm putting it on to about 2.5 here, but that's wrong. You should really go for somewhere more around like 4. And of course, for safety purposes, you want to make sure there's a cat right in front of your stove. So here we go. We've got our bread all ready. The stove is warmed up for quite a while. It's nice and warm. Now, I screwed up. I didn't turn it up hot enough. It should be, you should hear a nice little sizzle when you put that thing on there.
Yeah?
But anyways,
okay, I'll have
whatever.
To get it later.
I just let it warm up a bit more. I turned it up a bit, actually, to the 4. Now we put the cheese on. Oh, not like that. No, you got to do it right. You got to put it on exactly like this. Notice how the edges are completely flush with the cheese. That's exactly the perfect way to do it. So you have to get the cheese perfect to the edge on all sides. That's how you do a grilled cheese sandwich. See, it doesn't have to be completely perfect, but look at that. That's like 99% cheese coverage there. And so here we go. We got the bread. I'm showing you. This is the butter side. And now it seems kind of weird, but we put butter side up. Now next is another ingredient. This is salt. We need to put a little bit of salt on here. Now I wouldn't pour it on directly like that. Put some in your hand and sprinkle it on top. That's usually the best way to do it. And you get a bunch of them in there. You could have probably 3 at least in this pan. And you need one of these flipper things to go up like this and flip these things over. You don't want to get this one though. This one sucks. It broke. See that? This part of it broke. You don't want to buy this one. If you see this one for sale, don't buy it. So I'm just checking them as they're cooking here. You know, I was like, oh man, this thing's not even hot enough, so I turned it up. You can tell, you can also lift up the edge there and check. The cheese hasn't melted yet. Anyway, so a bit of time has passed now. Oh, look at that. And look at that one edge there. It looks like I didn't quite get butter right to the edge on that one. So my butter spreading abilities were not very good on those two cheese sandwiches. Put a little bit more salt on top of the both of those things. And as you can see, my third one's all nice and ready there. They're looking pretty decent. And so I think it's about time to harvest these sandwiches. Or at least two of them. We'll harvest these and put them on the plate. Just like that. These are ready to go. You can use these sandwiches immediately. So while this other one is cooking here, I think right now I'm getting ready to show you my special sandwich. Yes, I am. Here we go. Look at this. Hot crushed peppers. And so look at this. We put those on. Now I made another special sandwich later on. I used even more peppers and it was even more special. And look what we're doing here. We're doubling the cheese. So we got to put on another layer. It has to be perfect just like the one previous. We'll get that next right there. There we go. Looking good. And put that right on top. Excellent. That looks good. And look at that other one. That one's ready to go too. So here, look at this sandwich. This is the one that I made, that special one. Doesn't it look awesome? Now we're going to cut it with this knife and open it up with all the cheese comes out and it looks all cool. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And look, I'm showing you up close here. Those are some of the little pepper bits in there. You can see them. Now this sandwich was really good. Now the one I made later where I had even more of the hot peppers in there, that one was even more better. But this one is pretty damn good too. It tastes real nice. Here we go. We're going for a look underneath. We're going to check it out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these were really good sandwiches. I really liked eating these. And they're real easy to make. You don't need really much of anything. Oh, and look at this. You can put something else on there. You can put ketchup on there too. I like them with ketchup on it. Not a lot, just a little bit. So I flicked some of it off there because it was too much. But look at that. It was still good, so I ate it. Anyways, that was really good. You guys should make these right now and eat some of them. They're amazing. Anyways, thanks for checking out my cooking video. If you guys want me to cook something else, maybe let me know in the comments or whatever. And we'll see you next time. Have yourself a good one.